POMTT. POMTT.
POMTT.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, word.
Do you like our new chat? We have a new chat box. First mate Kate, does it look good? Josina's crying.
The chat box is great. I love the chat box. It's giving glow up.
Glow up. We love it.
Glow up, Yana.
I love it. And you love the sparkle antenna. Thank you.
The sparkle antennae.
I got like fucking stoned on this glue, bitch. They give you some crazy ass glue to put this shit on. The little rhinestones.
Really?
Yeah.
And it made you floaty?
Yeah. Show it.
Show us your meat.
Drew, did you not read the title? There is no corn dogs. Don't ask, okay?
Don't ask.
I haven't had dinner. I'm starving to death.
Me neither. Me neither.
What kind of glue for no reason? No, I think Grumps is off getting Arby's as a consolation.
I want that, but shitters. Shitters.
Lost to drugs.
Maybe. Who knows what'll happen?
Deep cut.
Lost to drugs.
I'll have to catch you up on that lore at some point.
Some drugs? Drug lore?
Drugs in my basement.
You fucking talking about drug lore?
Drug lore, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I gotta close this because I could talk about France all day, but
yes, it's on the agenda. The gay agender.
The gay gender.
Yes. So we're gonna talk about All Stars today, and then we are going to do our bracket for Drag Race France All Stars.
Whamala, Bamala.
Pamela.
My gender is gay. Yes.
It is Pride after all.
Yep, still pride.
Pride. I feel like June has been going by so fast though. Or is that just me?
Yeah. No, it really has. Truly, it's the 17th already.
Yeah, I was at work like putting my little date on my little emails and stuff, and I was like, how the fuck is it the 17th?
I know. I feel like I've just been like at work 99% of my life.
Yeah, that's true.
Always and forever.
She's a working gal.
She's the gay one. She's a working gal.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
What?
Someone called USPS a usurper cigarette F word. It was genuinely one of the most unhinged. Like, we get a lot of unhinged messages, but this person was like accusing their mail carrier of keeping their package from us, and they were like, yeah, the usurper F word. Like, it's Pride, brother. My God.
It was me.
Oh my gosh.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride. Yoshina's out here sending homophobic emails during Pride.
Who else was scared?
Iconic episode.
Heavens.
Heavens.
Megatroy. So yeah, okay, well, we know neither of us have had dinner. Great. We don't have anything to talk about now.
I know. What the fuck?
Except for you're getting Arby's. What are you getting at Arby's?
Roast beef sandwich and jalapeno poppers.
Arbitas.
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 And then Grumps usually gets like mozzarella sticks and stuff, so you know.
They have a lot of good stuff. Their turkey bacon ranch sandwich, like the deli sandwich, that shit is bomb.
I have a hard time trying new things because I have autism.
Arby's Mod sticks are top. Yeah, the chicken
Yes,
tendies there are also very good.
Yeah, they are. They're good.
I like the Arby's sauce too. We've been through this.
We love Arby's sauce. We hate that Arby's supports Project 2025. We do hate that. Ooh. Chicken is awesome. Belle!
Ouais, le poulet, c'est vraiment délicieux.
Ma belle. Bonjour. Bonjour,
Ma
Belle.
belle.
That is a
Ma
cool
belle.
princess. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh my
Hi,
god.
Belle.
Thank you. Jesus Christ. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about All Stars, all of the All Stars this week, because we are onto bracket 3.
The final bracket.
The final bracket. So we'll have what, like 3 episodes for bracket 3, and then is it 2 episodes of semifinals?
Yes, which is dumb, but yes.
And then an episode of the finale. So we somehow still have like an entire month left of All Stars 10.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. 6. Yes, 6 weeks.
Crazy.
Will take us probably like right to July 10th, and that's when everything else blows up.
Which will be perfect because then I'm going on vacation. I'll be gone.
Yeah. Great timing.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a stream. Like we'll do a little. I can bring my laptop and we can do a stream on the road.
Oh, and on location.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yes.
Birthday vacation on location.
What's this that you're singing?
This is the song I wrote.
Oh my gosh! I feel so honored.
Yeah, go on.
They must be doing a lot in the finals. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I can't wait for the merge. It's Survivor.
The merge. I love that everyone calls it the merge.
Yes. There's a new season. No, there was just a season of Survivor. They just came out. Then the Survivor 50 is going to be out though soon.
Yeah, 50 is coming out soon. I keep seeing stuff for it on Reddit.
Yeah, we should watch it on stream. Okay, well,
Boom,
is
boom,
everybody
bam.
ready for life?
No, because I need to say something.
Oh God. Okay, Joshita, you have the floor.
Anne Burrell died. Rest in peace.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. First, May-Kay, I hope you are sitting down. Anne Burrell died.
She died. She was only 55. How
died.
sad is that? Rest in power, sister.
No, it is sad.
Just
I love
wanted
her.
to say that. I know. I loved her too.
I loved her hair. She was kind of a fashion icon in her own way.
Yes. We haven't seen anything from First Make Hate yet.
she's
gone.
She's sobbing.
He died.
She's sobbing. I saw that Nicole Paige Brooks released an 8-hour video of her watching you sleep. Hold on. Jacob, I fed Scoops but she hasn't. It was the food in there? I fed her and then she just left and then like wouldn't come in here and eat her food. We have a stupid cat that Grumps on stream. The background's eating him. The background remote is eating him. Okay. Well,
Did you feed Pixel too?
I did not feed Pixel.
Okay,
I was trying to feed Scoops because it's a whole thing. It's a whole ordeal. Huh?
Do you want your dinner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Throw it.
Grumps reveal. Season 2 OG can't say shit
Can't say
to me.
shit to me.
Maybe I'll put that. I'm going to put that on. Okay, nobody tell Grumps about that. I'm going to put that on when we go to bed. It was a weird apparition. Yeah, it fully was just like, fuck this guy.
Hello, spirits.
Oh no. Hello, spirits.
Hello, spirits.
Also, hi, Eggy.
Hello, spirit. Okay, Star Booty. Last
Star
week.
Booty. Yes. Here, we'll get into it. Boom. It's the Grease. I am Princess Capella. Man, I match the background. Anyway,
You
joined today
funny
by
thing.
none other than Joshita, as always.
Hi, babies. What's good?
What's bad?
Tell me what's bad instead. Let's bitch.
My favorite.
My favorite sport.
Okay, yeah. Last week was the end of bracket 2, with Lydia and Georges were in the top. And after the MVQ vote, Mistress Isabel Brooks will be joining them in the semifinals.
Sure thing. But now we get the final bracket of the qualifying rounds. And I'm still loving the rhythm. I'm still loving the energy of getting the like bang, 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 bang. New.
Yes. Me too. I'm getting to the point too where like I'm missing my what?
They didn't have poppers.
I'm killing myself live on stream. I'm gonna end it. The Arby's didn't have jalapeno poppers. First the fucking corn dogs.
In Minecraft.
First the corn dogs. And I'm gooped. I'm so mad.
Also would kill myself if I didn't have poppers.
This is the future that RFK wants. I'm
God
so
damn
upset.
it.
I'm so
I'm gonna
upset.
get volume blocked.
This
What did you do to deserve this?
I did say I wanted to complain about stuff. Yeah, I don't know. They were like, we know it's Pride, so fuck you, you gay
This shit is
bitch.
butt. So what did you get? Curly fries instead? Oh, that's such a
mozzarella
downgrade.
sticks, I think. Mozzarella
Oh, okay,
sticks.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Curly fries would have
annoyed.
been a downgrade.
I'm so. I'm,
Just throw it. I don't want it.
they're like stuck together. I don't have a napkin, you guys.
A little something to take the edge off. Smoke it. Heavens.
I gotta.
We're also a mukbang stream now.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys feel about mukbangs? Do you guys do like food ASMR? Can you deal with that?
I watch that shit all the time.
I can't.
But it has to, like, it can't be somebody ugly because then it's like, ew.
You're not a Nico avocado guy.
No,
I don't watch.
not at all.
I don't watch like mukbangs, but I do watch people eat, like in YouTube videos. Like I watch Naomi John a lot, but
What does she eat?
she's eating all kinds of shit, bro.
Mukbangs.
Mukbamps.
Mukbangs on pop.
Yeah, I don't really like listening to people eat. I say like fully just eating food. ASMR. hurts me.
ASMR hurts you, like even if it's not food.
Oh. Oh, you have misophonia? I have that too. And her gulping drink. Yeah. I can't. People gulping
Gulping her
shit.
fucking
Oh
drink.
my god.
What's wrong with a bean dip?
It's
Not acceptable?
Bean dip is a loud food. You're kind of like if you have it with chips, especially too.
Yeah,
You're, like,
chips are
slurping
loud.
it. No. Hello, Cindy. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
Hi there. It devolved.
Yeah. I've always wanted to do like not necessarily a mukbang stream, but like a trying food stream, but I cannot eat very much, so I feel like it would be really boring.
So it sounds like it's not your calling.
Okay, bye Cindy.
Bye, Cindy.
Thanks for stopping in.
See you later, hater.
Okay, I guess we should talk about what we're actually here to do now that I've had a single mozzarella stick. Okay. Oh.
Ooh,
All right.
ah,
So
ooh.
we're on to new brackets. Law Roach is back as the guest judge. Now, did he got canceled for something, right? Like, do you guys remember? Am I supposed to dislike him or?
Listen, I don't know anything about him getting canceled, but I do have to say that Law in the short
The
blonde
little blonde.
wig,
Oh my gosh.
it did something to me.
Sexually?
And yeah. It did something. Mama.
Mama.
I was like,
Mama was gooning. What the fuck?
yeah, but amazing, great, right? Nobody said
Yeah,
anything about gooning until you.
um, I did love him in the Little Blonde number.
Oh.
But okay, so if we like La Roach and he's not canceled, love that he's here. If he is canceled, whoops. But it was good to have him back. This episode, we're basic not the fucking goon Paul. Eggy.
Just in time.
Chat is fucking on one tonight. So this episode, they just like fully get right into it. Like,
sure thing.
the challenge is wicked good in pairs, create a look and a backstory for a good witch and a wicked witch. And everybody wants to work with Acid Betty, which was so cute.
I know, but I mean, she's like very known to be like really polished and like tight laced about being polished.
Yeah. Especially for this type of challenge, which is like really creative and needed to have a storyline. I think she definitely is a good choice.
Yes, I think so too. I would have wanted to work with her.
Yeah. And she can make a lot of stuff. And she doesn't just make like garments, she can craft too. She can make things out of different materials.
Sure thing.
And there's also a little visit from Ariana and Cynthia, which was their dynamic together is so strangely off-putting to me.
Dude, if I was in that workroom and they walked in, I would have cried. I would have. I literally would have cried. I love Ariana Grande so much.
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande.
Underrated.
Oh my god. Yeah, I literally would have cried. I would have been like, oh my god. I would have been like Ginger, but I wouldn't have been mid-speech like that.
She might still smell like Bob. Amazing.
God.
It's off-putting. Yeah. I mean, I love that they're living their truth, and I think it's cute how much they like love each other, but it's, you know, you know what? It's probably what it's like to be around my sister and I, because we're like that, honestly. We're very cringe together. We're always like
very off-putting.
We're very off-putting.
Can confirm. Can confirm.
Fucking fat bitch.
A little alarming.
Yeah. So, okay, our pairs are Denali with Acid Betty, Cynthia Lee Fontaine.
Surprising.
Huh?
I thought that was surprising that Denali and Acid Betty hooked up.
T. Ooh. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought that we would see Acid with Cynthia because they are like buddies from their season, but you know. About shit and Arby's. When do we talk about shit?
Poop on my tit.
Oh wait, yeah, that doesn't count.
Does not count as shit. That's poop.
Right? I can't stop autistically like readjusting myself, you guys. This is not, it's not working out. Okay?
It's not working out. I can't do it. It's not my night.
It's been going poorly. I have no corn dogs. I have no jalapeno poppers. I have no fucking Bronco berry sauce. Am I in prison?
Corn popper pussy is not happening.
I need my corn popper pussy. I stand with First Mate Kate. Y'all are too much.
It's never counted before once.
Never.
Pink
Piccolo. Oh yeah, my like Dilly Bopper's like Piccolo. Okay, anyway. Cynthia Lee Fontaine and Alyssa Hunter pair up, and then Ginger Minge and Diabetti. Is there Bronco berry sauce?
Should be Bronco berry sauce.
I don't have it. And what would I put in it? You know, my pussy?
Literally everything you have.
My cat? Dip my cat in there?
My cat or my pussy?
Those are the only two things that I own.
I got the general vibe that like everybody really wants to play fair with like the MVQ points this time as well, didn't you?
Yes, but I hope that they don't.
I hope that they don't.
I want them to be evil. Okay, so our first pair of queens starts off with Ginger Minge. What did you think of? We'll start with Ginger's outfit.
Okay. And am
Wait!
I just greasing or grossing it?
Yes, and okay, Grease, if you're new, is good. We love it. Grease, amazing. Gross, bad, you ugly, we hate it. And
That
then
was for you,
sometimes you'll get a
Cindy.
nooch. Sometimes you'll get a nooch, which is neutral.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Noochington. No mistress, no riggery. Yes. This is like nooch territory for me. I don't really like it that much, but I guess it's like one of the better things that Ginger's done in a design challenge. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm like gonna nooch this for sure. Anyways, drink out of your water thing if you're dumb.
What if I just do this? No, Joshita.
Viewership goes down.
Yeah. So this dress was like, I thought the dress was like somewhat unflattering, you know, like the shape of
I
it
know.
and the ruffles. It was like, what was going on with the train that's on the hand? It didn't really make sense to me. I didn't really like it, so I actually am gonna gross this outfit. But
Gross Tina.
yeah, gross. Her
Right.
performance, I thought, was pretty good. It is what we have seen kind of a million times from Ginger, but she did deliver it well. So like I was kind of torn on where to rate her because I was like, well, this is very stereotypical, but
Yeah.
it was good. So ultimately I put her in All Right Mama.
I actually put Ginger in, but is it fashion?
Really?
Yeah.
Tea?
Because of honestly, it's because of the same things that you said just now. Like it was kind of what I expected Ginger to do, and I didn't really see it as like, okay, this is your fourth time here, fucking show out, blow it up, shit on the floor, like do whatever. But it
Poop on
was
my
just
tits.
poop on your tits. Like, come on. None of that happened. And I was just kind of bored. I mean, I love Ginger, and I think she's great, and I'm not mad she's here.
Right.
But is it fashion?
Oh, the ruffles were the waves. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's why she got a nooch from me.
Okay. What's going on here? This is not showing the
Whoa.
right thing.
Bracket to funeral.
I was testing the chat earlier. Oh.
Chat. They
Chat.
chat.
Okay, guys, 1 second. Is this better now? Okay. So I had...
No stones, no glitter, no sparkle, no ham, no chicken, no ham.
Yeah. It was really just... It was just fabric. It was just like a boring normal dress. Okay, so why
Janae
don't
got
we...
Arby's.
Janae got what?
Janae got Arby's.
Oh my gosh, it's Arby's Day.
I hate everybody.
Okay, so for now, we're going to put Ginger in the bottom of All Right Mama.
Okay.
We may reassess that location.
The wetness. Maybe she should have worn one of those wet wigs.
Awful. Hate those. But yeah, it didn't read ocean really, but not a
Yeah,
fan.
not really.
Okay, so on to Daya Betty. What did you think of Daya's outfit?
I think it was pretty good. It was very much her style. It was very much like Wicked Witch. I got that. Um, I really like Daya. I feel like Daya has found her like she's found her niche where she lives in her like aesthetic. And I think it is really cool. I think this is a Grease.
Okay, sorry, I forgot I had muted my thing. Yes, I agree. I really, really like this outfit. I really like the headpiece. You know, I love a headpiece. And the makeup I thought was really cool that she went with the like the sclera contacts. She's really like refined her look. She looks gorgeous. The skirt is kind of a weird length once she puts on those really, really platform boots.
Chunky ass things.
Yeah. But otherwise, a grease, like a light grease. The performance though, I thought Diabetes' performance was much more interesting because it was a lot more kind of out of the norm of what we've seen from her before. And I guess like this is also Ginger's third time back, so like maybe that has something to do with it. But like she was working her outfit, she was really giving you like my cat's knocking stuff over. She was really trying to like embody the spirit of the wind in her movements, and I thought it worked really well. So I had her in All Right Mama, but like at the top.
Yeah, I agree. I think that she was more entertaining than Ginger was, to be honest. And like I know that she was in Moulin Rouge, but like I don't feel like we really got to see like her like theatery, like actory Broadway, whatever you want to call it, side. And I feel like this kind of showed that a little bit more. And I thought she did a great job. I had her also in All Right Mama.
All right, let's do it.
Her groove was there.
All right, Mama.
All right. Boom,
Okay.
bam, boom.
Was that the song from Xenon?
No, it was Moulin Rouge.
Oh, I just got so excited that you were making a reference to fucking Xenon.
Yeah. Who's Kilani?
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Of course you thought Xenon too. Okay, Cynthia Lee Fontaine.
Santee Alley.
Yes. What did you think of her look?
I don't like the cardboard. But you know what? We have definitely seen her look worse.
For
So
sure.
I'm not like super mad at this. I think her like it's cute. And I'll give the look like a very light grease because the cardboard really drags it down.
Yeah. This challenge with like the voiceover and the whatever runway, they did something really similar on Cynthia's season with the fish thing, or like remember like Stanky the starfish and the hashtag Subway fish,
and she was like the fucking she invented sex or something. I can't remember.
Yeah,
She
I don't
was, like,
remember. Yeah,
the
because
cuckoo,
the little sidekicks.
Cuckoo-nella.
Yeah. I don't remember her doing very well in that, but I thought that this look was kind of cute actually. The cardboard, it's kind of hit or miss for me. It's not like a huge detraction because
Princess Cuculina.
yeah, Princess Cuculina. Oh my god. It doesn't distract too much from me because I think like the rest of the outfit has a lot of really nice embellishments on it. It is like a little bit Elsa, and the bottom of it could be a little bit longer as well.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it's like a light grease.
I like grease.
A light grease.
Wow. Fucking copying bitch.
For the story, I thought their story, like, on the one hand, it wasn't massively strong because the like fire and ice didn't really tie into it at all. But I don't know, there was like elements of it that really didn't make sense whatsoever.
The flowers is one of them.
Yeah, that is a good point. The flowers don't really make sense. But I do love the magic chancla.
You can't go wrong with that.
Yes. There's a new Magic the Gathering set that came out for like Latin Pride or something, or like maybe Hispanic Heritage Month. I don't know, but there is a Lightning Chancla card.
Oh my god, yes. It makes sense in Spanish. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, totally.
Where did you have her at?
I think for Cynthia, they did well, but since some of the story elements just didn't really work for me, I have her in But Is It Fashion?
Got you. I just thought that they didn't like try super hard to. I mean, like, I don't want to sound like really harsh or anything, but
Sure.
like they could have come up with a lot, like something more out of the box. You know what I mean? Like, it was kind of nonsensical. It was a little bit cringy. I don't know. I put her in Cut Your Wigs Up.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so you
That
have her.
means this kind of
You have her in Cut Your Wigs Up.
Ooh.
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 Okay, so we're leaning towards like higher rankings right now, so we'll put her right now at the bottom of But Is It Fashion?
You're just gonna do whatever you want tonight.
Well, we'll take a look at once we have everybody ranked, and then we'll go through. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Moulin Rouge.
No. Zoom, zoom,
Moulin
zoom.
Rouge.
Make my heart go boom, boom. And then they whitewashed that guy, which was crazy in the third movie. Choices. Are you familiar with Xenon?
No.
Oh my god, it's such a fucking good movie.
No, je
Supernova
parle pas
Girl.
l'anglais.
That explains a lot.
Supernova Girl.
Okay, Alyssa Hunter. How did we feel about her niece couture here?
I thought it was good. Like, I think she always looks good. It does have the cardboard situation
Yeah.
element kind of going on with it, but I feel like it's done in a little better of a way. I don't know. She looks nicer than Cuckoo. I don't know. Grease
Okay.
on that, I guess.
I liked how intricate the outfit was. I think compared to pretty much everyone on stage, hers had like the most elements, even if parts of them were a little bit kitschy. But like the headpiece and the bodice, like not necessarily like the flames coming off of it, but the actual bodice and the embellishments on it was kind of gorgeous. So I'm greasing this.
Yeah.
For me personally,
Grease.
I thought that Cynthia performed a bit better in the voiceover, in particular because the money gun like didn't make sense. Yeah, Belle, that was like a fever dream idea to add it. And I don't know, like she's trying to, tie it back into her season, whatever, but it didn't make sense here. I don't know.
Yeah. I
so
was annoyed.
I put Alyssa in Cut Your Wigs Up.
Yeah, I put Alyssa there too because of pretty much all the same things that you said. I just was like, I'm annoyed by like the trade thing and the money gun thing. I'm like, I'm over it already. Like, let's move on because that's all you're remembered for.
Yeah, like you don't always need a gimmick to make something work.
Right. But yeah, cut your wigs up.
Cut them. Okay.
Cut them.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Not Supernova Girl.
Bam, bam, la bam.
Let's remind everyone how bad I fucked up. Yeah, exactly.
Let's remind everybody.
Okay.
No corn dogs, no poppers. No corn dogs. No pop.
Wow. Wow. It's so rude of you to bring that up. Absolutely
Sorry about
rotten.
it. Sorry about it.
I just went to push up my glasses. I don't have glasses on. Okay. Acid Betty starts off our last group here. What did you think, Joshita?
Bell. Um, interesting combination. I I kind of felt like they got better critiques than I thought they were gonna get.
Uh-huh.
Not necessarily like on the outfits, because they did kind of critique them a bit on the outfits, but on the story in general, I was like, when they came out and did it, I was like, ooh, that seemed like it was kind of a reach, you know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
And I really didn't know which way the judges were gonna go on it, but they seemed to like it, and they just kind of didn't like their look.
Yeah. Okay. So do you think Acid is a grease or gross for this look?
Oh, sorry. She is. I think it's a grease because I still think it looks good, even though like Law read it for being like safety pinned up, and it's
Yeah.
still very acid. I'm giving it a grease.
It is. I feel like we've almost seen her wear something almost exactly like this before. And also my critique mainly for Acid and Denali is that they should have switched roles. And they were even talking about it in the episode like, oh, Acid should be ice and I should be fire, because it would automatically be like, oh, okay, you know, that's something different, something we haven't necessarily seen from either of them, because we've already seen Denali giving us Ice Queen a lot, and we've already seen Acid in this color palette in very similar looks. So
Yeah.
that's kind of my complaint there. I did like that they had a lot of matching details in their outfits. Overall, I think Acid is still a grease. I will say that their voiceover, even though it was really cheesy, I think it was like performed really well. The story was cute. It had a resolution. Like it actually went somewhere. It actually like was a story. I put Acid in All Right Mama.
Yeah, I didn't really agree on that very much.
That's fair.
I I put I put both of them in, but is it fashion? I just thought I don't know. Like I said, I
Okay.
already thought it was like not gonna go off very well.
Okay. So if we're looking at the tier list, I mean, Acid's definitely below Daya and Ginger for me. Do
Hmm.
you think she did better than Cynthia?
Yeah.
Okay. So do we think Cynthia should get demoted to cut your wigs up?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
I think so.
I think so, sister.
Fucking sister.
Okay, so for Denali, again, I really wished the outfits had been swapped.
Swippity swappity.
Um, and I do almost wish that like the shapes were switched as well, because ice to me is not a rounded shape. It's like shards. And where I think if Acid's bodice was in blue, it would look exactly like ice shards. And it never makes sense to me when people portray fire as being spiky like this, because that's not what fire looks like. So that's, I guess, you know, kind of a personal thing. It's still a grease, even though you can kind of see like the cardboard elements and stuff underneath it. I still think it's pretty. So still a grease on the look from Denali for me.
You know, I was like really disappointed by the look.
Wow.
You can see the padding is like really visible. Like you said, you can see kind of like those cardboard elements as well. And like I don't mean this in like a harmful way, but like she has to figure out a way to become less bricky. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just some manner of maybe the face makeup or something, but there's like so many off elements of it to me, and it's got a very like crazy like separation in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I actually am just gonna like nooch this. Like she's beautiful, which takes it from away from a gross, but like I was really disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. It does look like a pizza box.
It does.
Coors Light box.
She got this from the frat house.
I mean, she's very fresh and beautiful, but it's just like the makeup isn't bad. I just feel like the technique needs to shift a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Priscilla from Drag Race Italia.
Sure, yeah.
There's a way to make a masculine, like muscular person look, and read a certain way on the stage. Because remember, like Priscilla.
Yeah, and you know what? While I'm at it, I'm not even done.
Let's
you know
go.
what? I'm not done with Denali here because she wasn't even that good doing the like lip sync part. Like when she was like supposed to be acting it out, she was very minimal and she was just like
she kept doing that.
No. Exactly, and it just felt really like weird to me. She looked like she was just like really pushing the smile through. And I think Belle said it earlier, they were kind of playing as if this were an elimination thing and they were just trying to be safe. It's like, you're not going to get eliminated. Fucking push it. And like she, especially her, is so competitive and has been so driven to come back. It's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
End rant. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, so where are you placing Denali in your ranking? Oh, you said cut your wigs up or but is it fashion?
I did put her in, but is it fashion? But I would consider a cut your wig up.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie about it.
I thought the voiceover was cute. It had its moments. I had Denali in All Right Mama. Oh no, my boy hair.
Oh no, coming through. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, so you did B. Okay, so now I guess here's the question. And maybe chat, we can let you decide here. Do you think okay, Bella's saying cut your wigs up for Denali. So we have acid in But Is It Fashion? And we think definitely, I mean, the consensus from y'all is that Denali did worse than Acid Betty.
Yeah, I think so.
Mutilation.
And
girl, I need stronger magnets. No, not the immersion. Oh my gosh.
Girl.
Man, okay. I guess we can put Denali bottom. Like, cause I mean, do you guys really like? Okay, do you think Denali did better or worse than Cynthia? Let's make Cynthia the marker here.
She probably did better than Cynthia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. First Mate Kate, I'm letting you choose. But is it fashion or cut your wigs up for Denali? They're on par, really. I'm gagged.
The Gaggy. The Gagisha.
Gagarini. Gagatandra.
Gagachandra.
But is it fashion for my wife,
But
Denali?
is it fashion?
All right, you heard it here first. Everybody here is the tier list. Read it and weep.
Really weep.
Yeah. We talked about it a lot during maybe Global All-Stars, where the ESL queens, like, you almost have to rate them at a different standard because, like, they're working so much harder to do the same exact thing that everybody else is doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, but I mean, when you think about it that way, you're like, wow, okay, Cynthia, like, kind of did maybe do better. But, oh well. Tier list is done. Okay. So, Joshita, what did you think about the critiques this week?
I thought they were like pretty fair. I don't really think like I don't think anybody else could have been in the top. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't think anybody else did better than them. Um, Definitely Daya for sure. I'm not sure. Maybe if they had like judged it individually, it could have been like Daya and I don't know. I don't know who.
Yeah.
Someone
Because, I mean,
else.
like, to me, Ginger's dress really held them back. And I think every other outfit on the runway was better than Ginger's dress.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a little black. But I think in the end, I probably, if we're going to go with like putting them both together,
Yeah.
then I would probably have gone with Daya and Ginger in the end too. Just because Daya was so good.
Yeah, I don't know. I could have seen Acid and Denali in the top, but I also
But Denali didn't try.
yeah. I don't know. I think it was not as I think everybody did well and everybody kind of faltered. Like I actually think that this episode was like fairly boring overall.
I know it was a little bit boring, I'm not going to lie, but that doesn't mean they're untalented or undeserving.
Exactly.
But Daya and Ginger are the top two.
Yes, but and they did well. But also, okay, can we talk about how the challenge was just Good Witch and Bad Witch? Also, don't make it a copy of Wicked, and then everybody did elements. Like
Yeah, it was weird.
everybody did like water and wind or fire and ice. Like, why did everybody do that when that was not part of the prompt at all?
Yeah, we would have done it and we would have been poop and tits.
Yeah, we would have been fart and shit. We would have been poppers and cum. Yes.
Yes.
I love that. Wait, no, but which one's evil? That's the problem, though, because we're both evil.
Poppers or cum? Poppers are evil.
I was going to say, poppers are definitely evil in this scenario. We would have been shit and
Shit in the army.
Oh, my God. Poppers and cum.
Poppers and cum is all
Are
about
elements
it.
a
I'm all
big
about
part?
it. I
Yeah,
love it.
elements aren't really a part of Wicked Leg at all.
No, well, they were supposed to not do something like Wicked.
Yeah, and then everybody just read that to be maybe it's part of just like the stuff they were given all
What
kind of
people
read.
do.
It creates people.
Can you imagine though? Like, would you not shit yourself having to lip sync this in front of Ari and Cynthia?
I couldn't actually. Okay, so I have a confession. If we're Ginger and Dye are in the top, right, and they are gonna lip sync to "Hello," the Defying
Hello.
Gravity, right? The Idina Menzel, Adele Dazeem, Defying Gravity.
Adele Dazeem.
So, okay, we talked about that. Like, I watched this at like fully 8 a.m. on Friday morning, like before work as I'm getting ready. And I had to like stop myself from crying, like sitting there at 8 a.m. because like I don't get ASMR from food videos or whatever. I get it from like performances and stuff. And this is one of the songs that's like I can't listen to this song because it like gives me ASMR, and then I'm just watching the video and I'm like trying to like hold my pussy together because I'm like I'm gonna cry watching this, and I'm like sitting there with grumps like I don't want to be like a little baby back bitch crying at 8 a.m. And also when I was cutting the clips for this, at one point Wubby went live, so I was like muted this because I just needed some of the video, and I'm like just watching the video still fully getting chills. Like I'm, whatever. I don't care if that's cringe. I'm just me, and I love
I get it. When somebody does a lip sync and they like fucking serve it to you, it can make me like so excited that I want to cry. You know what I mean?
hold your pussy
Hold
together.
your pussy together. But no, honestly, like they both did a really good job. Like you could go up there and be really fucking boring, but they were both like really like engaging and like in it. And like I thought they both did a really good job, but in my opinion, like within the first couple of minutes, the glamour toad got her. She was just
Yes.
like emoting so much.
Yeah. I mean, and she owned like her little spot on the stage. She was fully just, it's clear that she loves the song and that she is like from the theater and that she was living
Yeah.
being able to do this.
Yes.
But
Yes.
Daya's
Yeah.
look that she was in worked so well. Whoa, whoops. Hold on.
Yeah, it was good.
Sorry. It worked really well. I
totes
loved it.
goodsies.
But ultimately, Ginger takes the win, and she now has 3 points, where Diabetes has 2 points. We have to wait for next week for the MVQ points to be awarded. And it does seem like something might be going on.
Something may be happening.
Something's afoot.
Something is afoot.
And then next week is also some kind of singing thing, it seems like.
I actually went to write what it was, and I didn't write in what it was, but can't
I
remember.
also didn't really write what it was. That's crazy.
I write, and next week, blank.
She died.
All France. That's what I had. That's what I was like, okay, I gotta swap over now. France.
All right, time for France. All right, one second, guys.
I went too quick.
I want to bite of my sandwich before we start.
Para my sandwich. Oh my god, I want Arby's so bad.
I'm so
Stop
sorry.
it right now.
I don't think
I'm
anything's
so
happening.
sorry.
Nothing's happening next week.
Deeply sorry. I don't know. I don't think anything is happening. Shady little lady. Oh my goodness.
I feel like
Oh my gosh.
Wait, is this right? Yeah.
I was gonna die laughing if they gave you the wrong sandwich.
What's wrong with my sandwich? Oh, if they
I
fucked
said
it
I was
up.
gonna die laughing if they fucked it up.
It's just regular roast beef.
Maybe it's rotten roast beef. So if you can't find me.
Thank you for hanging
Bye,
out, Belle. We
Belle.
love you. We'll see ya.
Look to the western sky.
Someone told me lately.
Oh no, and you're just immediately gonna turn it into butt rock. Somebody told me lately.
I love it.
Chat.
Chat. Is this real?
Ta.
Everyone deserves a chance to fly. Oh my god.
It'd be perfect. We could totally.
Yeah, we should do
Wouldn't
that.
it be funny if we just like somehow ironically got famous as a butt rock band?
Let's do it. Oh my god, what are we naming our butt rock band?
Oh, it's got to be something like very like dark, moody 2000s man. Erotica.
Erotica. Oh, if you care to find me.
Look to the western sky.
Oh my gosh. Amazing.
I hate my life.
Okay, guys, we are going to talk about France All Stars. I keep wanting to say 2. Nope, it's the first one.
It's the first one. French All Stars France.
Very excited. We
Oh my
have
God,
been
I'm so
waiting
excited.
for France All Stars for a while.
Well, not that long.
3 seasons.
We've only had 3 seasons of France. Of France.
France. So, okay, the other like global franchises that have gotten in All Stars are España.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's it.
España. And technically UK versus the world.
Well, and I guess Canada too, if that is your metric. But I don't really count the versus the world seasons as all-star seasons.
And then Philippines All Stars is coming out soon
Yes.
too.
Oh my god, I can't fucking wait.
Well, Slasian Royale.
Yeah, I can't wait. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good.
I'm so
So,
excited.
as far as the cast goes for All Stars France, I am really surprised that there's no Lula Strega, there's no Ruby on Zaneo, and there's no Serra Forever.
I know. It was very strange, specifically to not see Sarah.
Yeah.
Um,
She would be like
and
my number one
especially,
pick to put in an All Star season.
yeah, immediately when they said that they were doing it, I was like, well, Miss Forever is immediately going to be on this list, right? And and you know what? I also could have dealt with seeing like a Cookie Cunty.
Ugh. Yes.
Could have definitely dealt with that, but I felt like and I say this with all the love in my soul. I felt like, why couldn't we have had Sarah instead of Soa, who was just on Global All Stars?
Yeah. I kind of have a theory about Soa, but we will get there as we go through our draft.
Until
If you guys haven't watched Drag Race France, WoW Presents
do it.
Plus, you know.
Drag Race France season 1 has La Grande Dame, who everybody loved on UK versus the World.
Yeah.
Season 2 is one of the best seasons, period.
Yes, ever.
It has like
The
the
best
winner has one of the
musical
best
that's
track
ever-
records in all of the seasons. Like, it's amazing.
Yes. So
And 3 was crazy too.
3 was also really good. We did a review for France 3. Yeah. Ruby on
Yes.
Zanale. Oh my god. France 3 was so good. It's also
Le
good.
Philippe?
Can we fucking talk about though? Our first contestant here is a Mami Wata.
Mami Wata
Hello?
l'esprit de l'eau. Oh my god.
This
I just have to say this is the best promo I've ever seen.
this is like the best look I've ever seen in my whole life.
I shit myself when I saw this promo look. I texted it to you.
Yeah,
like
immediately.
I could not be contained. This is Slay Anna. This is the best thing I've ever fucking seen. I am like, I didn't know her glow up would be this good, and I
Right?
hope that it is this good continuously throughout the season, because if it is, nobody will be saved.
Yeah. This is Mami Wata for everybody who's never
Mami
seen.
Wata.
She came in 3rd/4th place on France season 2. She won 2 maxi challenges. This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I want her to be like a character in a cartoon or something, and I want to see this. Like, I want to see this exact outfit. Like, oh my god. On her original season, to
Yes.
me, she lacked a little bit of polish. So I am hoping, like you're saying, that this is indicative of like the glow up we're going to see. I am still a bit reserved for my ranking of where I'm going to put her, because she didn't necessarily come off as like a great actress or comedian on her season. So I am tentatively, despite this being a Gagarini, I'm putting her in my B tier for my draft.
I hate you. I'm putting her in Slayana because I think that the only thing she really was lacking was the polish. She did have the personality. She did do well in the newscasting challenge when she had to do like the exercise thing. And I think she's had enough. No, stop it. You're wrong. Wrong. Slayana.
I do think we are going to have very differing opinions for this draft. Okay, so for the draft, because we're each having like our own thing, I'm not going to be flipping back and forth, you guys. So that will be in the edited version on our YouTube. Okay. Perf. Our next queen is Ellipse, who Joshita disappeared, you guys.
Oh no.
Once
Are you there?
Yeah. Can you still hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, hold up. Hoshita. Oh, oh, oh. Can you hear me, Josh? Hita.
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think I need to restart my collab cam thing.
Do I need to do anything?
Can you try going to the link for the collab cam?
Yeah, I can. I'll just close this one out and go to it
Yeah,
again.
we'll just restart it. I think it just crashed. My nose is running, you guys. Oh, I can take another bite of my sandwich.
Okay, I did it.
Okay, I'll look.
You're echoing again, by the way, too.
Yeah, I know. L'esprit de l'eau.
L'esprit de l'eau.
Okay, Joshida's back. I feel like you're like a little bit big. All right.
Bony day.
A bony day. Joshida's back. Okay,
Bony
so
day.
Ellipse placed 6th on the first season of Drag Race France and was Miss Congeniality, aka Miss Sympathie. I'm so jealous of Arby's. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie. So when I was making this, I kept getting Ellipse mixed up with La Cajena, and I was like, why is this not listing her on Canada versus the World? And I was like, wait a second, hold on, that's a completely different person. That's why.
Yes, it is. La Cajena.
La Cajena. Okay, so what? How are you feeling about Ellipse coming back to this season?
I'm very excited to see her fashion this season because she was on season 1 and she was very typical like Parisian French fashion. Like she was the fashion girl, but it was like very not lazy fashion, but like effortless fashion. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it was all very styled very well. And she's one of those queens who's kind of a little bit quiet,
Yes.
like outwardly as a person, but when she gets into drag, it's like this complete transformation. I'm really actually excited. I think she's going to be a force now that she's had a little time. I know that she has like a long-standing show in Bordeaux.
Mm.
So, this one I put in All Right Mama.
Okay. There is something really intriguing about Ellipse. There wasn't a lot of time to kind of see that on her season. She went home like fairly early. But I feel like our draft is going to be so different. I am playing a little conservative and placing her in Cut Your Wigs Up. Joshina's gonna kill me by the end of this, you guys.
Queen.
There's so many.
Listen to me. I'm gonna be so pissed at you if you put fucking Magnetica at the top of this goddamn list.
I didn't.
I'm gonna come over and rip those antennae off your fucking head.
They're magnetic. You should have Arby's cater your wedding, though. Everybody would get diarrhea. It'd be great.
You can get an Arby's sauce fucking fountain.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
For chicken tendies.
Okay. Now this queen is interesting. Misty Phoenix. She came in fifth on season 3 and was in the bottom twice. And Joshida, because we actually reviewed this season, when we first were starting this, Joshida loved Misty Phoenix and then somehow got the ick immediately and hated her for the rest of the season. It was amazing.
Yep. Oops, bye. Not my fault. Hers all the way. Don't ask. But I'm interested to see what she brings because I felt like she was a little bit green on her season. And stupid. She wasn't very personable. I got her in Cut Your Wigs Up.
Wow. Okay. I mean, she definitely had some strong performances on her season. I agree. She was young, and she still is really young. And she
Yeah.
hasn't had a ton of time because she was on season 3. You know, this is the next season, like after. She hasn't had a ton of time, but she did make it quite far in her season. So I
Yeah.
could see her kind of tearing it up. And I am putting her in All Right Mama. When I was making
Okay.
this tier list, I was like, oh my God, this is going to be a whole issue.
This is going to be a whole problem, okay?
Yes.
We shall see.
Okay. Our next queen, La Big Bertha.
Oh my god.
Bertha placed 5th on France season 1 and was in the bottom twice with 0 maxi wins.
She did not win anything, right? But she won our hearts.
She did.
She had that lip sync with Lolita Banana,
Oh,
and it made everybody cry, and they were all
yes.
naked, and it was really sad, but it was really good.
So good.
And I'm excited for La Big Bertha. I thought she was really funny. I feel like this post Drag Race season 1 time has given her that ability to really give her the edge to take a win, because I can totally see her doing well, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It just didn't really pay off a lot in her first season. So I have, for that reason, La Big Bertha. I put her in But Is It Fashion?
Okay. Yeah. Bertha, she is like very emotional. She's very lovable. She's very genuine. And on her season, there was like a little bit of a crunch factor. So
Yes.
we will see. You know, she's had time. She's hopefully had money. We'll see. I mean,
Yeah.
this look is stunning. Her body looks great. And really genuinely interested to see her again. And Bertha is one of those queens that like we don't see queens like her on the US seasons. So I always love
Yeah.
when we get like bigger queens or bearded queens, you know, that don't have as much screen time here in the United States. So I am also placing her in But Is It Fashion?
But is it fashion?
Fashion. Okay, next up we have Piche. Originally placed 8th place on France season 2, returned and then was eliminated again in 5th place.
Yeah. I feel like it was kind of set in stone that Piche was going to be on this season, like especially after her like participation with the Olympics
Yes.
thing. And everybody kind of knowing who she was. She really did make a splash on season 2 and had one of those like kind of quick cutthroat eliminations where it was like, oh fuck, how did Ginger Bitch just beat Piche in this lip sync? And then she was brought back, yeah, like you said. So she was like a kind of a focal point of the season, even though she didn't make it to the finale. So I'm very excited to see her back. I think that she is a force to be reckoned with, even when she came the first time, and it was just really quite a misstep that she made, and it was just like a one-time kind of thing. I very much see her in the finale. I've got Piche and Slayana.
Wow, okay. I'm weirdly, personally, not a huge fan of Piche. She's a really good dancer, and
A little cocky.
What?
A little cocky.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like the attitude or what, but there's also like she kind of, I mean, she was eliminated on the Snatch Game episode, so like we know that she struggles with those sorts of things, or at least she did. For now, well, okay, I wasn't gonna put her in But Is It Fashion, but this is also a competition between Joshita and I, and the judges love Piche. I mean, they brought her back for the fucking Olympics, or was it the Flamme Olympique challenge, or was it the Celine Dion thing where she was in her outfit? She came back on season 3 for like a cameo.
Oh yeah, she did for something. I can't remember what it was for though.
I think it was Celine Dion. But the judges love her, so I'm putting her in All Right Mama. There's kind of a lot of dancing queens. A lot of dancing queens this season.
Right.
Okay. A kind of obvious pick here for an All Stars run is Cam Wu, placed 7th on France season 1. She won the first episode and then was eliminated in episode 4.
I kind of worry for Cam. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I wonder if she won't be steamrolled. She is very much a look queen and she's very good in the aesthetic department, but I don't think there was like a whole lot else going on when she was on her season. And unless she's really been like working on that, I feel like a lot of these other queens are going to stomp on her. Excited that she's back. I've got her in Cut Your Wigs Up.
All right. I remember on Cam's season thinking that she was going to go far, and then she was also eliminated on the Snatch Game episode, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I think so. And also she looks kind of weird in the promo. I don't know what's going on, but I love Cam. But it's oh my goodness, similar issues with Peach, where I think she may not have the chops for like the acting or the comedy challenges that we're gonna see. Hopefully, both of them have had time to work on that since their season. But for right now, I am putting Cam in But Is It Fashion?
Fashion.
All right. Returning back again is Soa de Muse. Placed 2nd/3rd on France season 1. She won 2 maxi challenges, was also in the bottom twice. And then she placed 9th, which is insane, on Global All Stars and was also in the bottom twice. Came back, won the Global Lip Sync Assassin and the Miss Global Peacemaker. Mouthful. Welcome back, First Mate.
I'm excited to see Soa. I love Soa. I was a little curious as to like the thought process behind casting her again. But I feel like she's a shoo-in for the top, right? Like
Yes.
She's gonna be back in her element, and they understand like her art, and I feel like she's gonna just destroy at this point. Like she's been like through the fucking Global All Stars fucking crucible, and now she's ready to like wreck everybody. I do have her in All Right Mama, the top of All Right Mama.
Okay. See,
because of sewing.
That's true. That is true. But I think that So is going to win. I think it's kind of like, with Ginger, let's be honest, Ginger is back for All Stars 10 to win. That's why she's here. And I think it's kind of the same thing where Soa is back so that she could win. And
I would be, honestly, I'd love that.
I would too. I love Soa. She's really talented, and whereas in Global All Stars, she didn't necessarily shine because I think the judges didn't understand her. She is now back with people who love her drag, understand the drag culture where she's from, and the language that she speaks as well.
Yes.
So I am giving Soa my Slayana.
All right. I agree with it. I just worry about her sewing. It's always been her fucking downfall.
Well, maybe she's learned.
I don't think so. Not since Global.
Her lip sync to the beginning does actually make me cry. Yeah, it is. It's like that is a tearjerker.
My favorite one is her lip sync to Pookie by Aya Nakamura.
That is great.
Season 1.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. There are 2 queens on this season that were brought back specifically for my enjoyment and viewing pleasure, and Moon is one of them.
Yes.
Moon technically came in 7th place on France season 2 after leaving the competition, and was also awarded Miss Sympathie.
I'm just very excited for Moon to be back. I'm glad that she's like coming back on her own terms and she's gotten things figured out. This look is amazing. Like she has a very kind of like elven look to her, and kind of like fantasy-esque. And her face is fucking painted. She looks really, really good. I love her personality, and I think she's very genuine, and I just love her so much. I've got Moon in All Right Mama.
Wow. Okay. I'm really excited to see Moon back. Like you said, she's back on her own terms. Like, so hopefully she's really ready for the competition. She's like really feeling confident, and I want her to do well so bad. I am
Me
putting her in the
too.
top of my But Is It Fashion?
Okay.
Okay. Next up is Magnetica, who tragically went home in 9th place on season 3 of Drag Race France after being bitten,
By a snake.
beaten by the lip sync assassin Ruby Onzineo.
Yes.
How are you feeling about
Ruby
Magnetica?
Onzineo. My note says Princess can breathe a sigh of relief now that we have Magnetica back.
Yes.
However, my opinion is that you can breathe your sigh of relief now that we have Magnetica back for 2 to 3 episodes.
Wow.
I feel like against this cast, I don't really know that she has the oomph to oust any of these other ones. I don't have that. There's not been the proof. The aesthetic is amazing, and I do agree that she's a very cool, like, out of the cookie cutter like realm type of queen. I love this look, for example. Like, this is fucking amazing. She's giving like him from the Powerpuff Girls, but like purple. Like, oh my god, I love this so much. The makeup is amazing. I think she's crazy creative, but I'm putting Magnetica and Cut Your Wigs Up.
Yeah. So Magnetica is the other queen that's like specifically here for me and my own personal enjoyment because I'm God's favorite. She like specifically is, I find her so inspirational in her makeup and her aesthetic. She's like just one of my faves. And also she should not have been in the bottom for the talent show for her Drag Race France, but we haven't seen really what she can do. So
Right.
I'm based off of like what I've seen from her Instagram and her looks, I am putting her pretty high because I think she can contend with the fashion queens, but we don't know what she can do when it comes to acting or singing or I mean dancing even, really. So I am putting Magnetica in the bottom of my A tier.
Okay. Got it. Understood.
This has the wrong name. Just ignore that this has the wrong name. It has to be something,
Wait.
you know, every stream.
What? Oh, the on top of it.
On
I'm
top,
like, what
yes.
is wrong?
Okay, so Punani. Punani placed 3rd/4th on France season 2. She won a maxi challenge, was in the bottom twice, and was eliminated on episode 9.
Yes. I'm not sure how Punani's gonna do, to be honest. She's usually one of the duo Punani and Rose, and Rose was on the same season as her. I don't want to say this in like a mean way, but I feel like Punani was one of the queens that like kind of made it through on a fluke. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
she can't really lip sync. Like, she barely fucking got through the lip sync that she did. And I don't know. It's just like I like her. I feel like there's just like holes in her performance, like history and ability. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've got Punani in like the bottom of But Is It Fashion?
Okay. I understand what you're saying. It's, like, personally, she's not my favorite queen, though I think she's pretty well-rounded.
Yeah.
It's, you know, can she keep up with the fashion and the glamour? I'm not really sure. But I do think she has an edge where she's more well-rehearsed when it comes to acting and comedy. And that could put her through. And I mean, like, depending on who she's up against at any given time, she could go pretty far. Again, like she did in her season. So I'm actually placing her in A tier.
Okay.
I think she's one of those
I mean,
queens that
that's
the judges
understandable.
really like.
She won Snatch Game, so
Yep. All right. Well, that is the France All-Stars draft. This is coming out in July?
July 10th.
July.
Same day as Brazil.
Yes, which we'll probably do a Brazil draft here shortly. We wanted to get France out of the way because we're little French baguettes.
We love France. Bienvenue, mes amis.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, mes amis, et bienvenue.
Okay, well, I think we are gonna head out, you guys. Thank you all for a great stream. I have 2 videos like ready to go out on YouTube, so pay attention to the Discord. Those will be out. We've been putting out shorts too. If you watch shorts, they are out on the YouTube.
They're out. Watch them.
Watch them. We love you guys. We will see you next